What's up, everybody? Real quick, I just wanted to say thanks to everybody who's been watching my videos, whether you're subscribed or not. I just, I really do appreciate it. Um, if you want to subscribe, obviously, I appreciate that too, but I'm not here to force anybody to do anything, and that's just not my style. So, I just hope you guys have been enjoying the videos, and I got plenty more stories, lessons, and life curveballs to throw at you guys, so don't worry about that. So, anyways, I'm gonna shut up now and just get into the story. I figured I'd give you guys a little something, a little bonus story just to throw into the mix, I guess. I don't know. I'm not done with Yellowstone. I still have a couple to go on that one. That one has like a secret ending that I forgot about almost. But I'm just gonna put this one up real quick for you guys. So this one takes place back when I was 16 years old. Okay, and me and two of my friends that I had known for years, we were hanging out at a spot that was, it's a Wendy's now, but it used to be a Burger King. Um, it's right next to this high school, and like we had a little spot there that like it was just because of where it was placed. Like in the very back, it had this little row of like kind of like bushes and grass and like a gate, and like behind this high school it just had this area, we called it the sump, and it was just the area of like nothing, just like plants and like vegetation and stuff like that, but it was big, like you could see across from it, but it was probably like a football field or two long, and it was like deep, like it started on the sides, it started high, but then like it was like flat on the bottom. So it was just like a place where we could just be in like a little like cut, you know. I don't know if you did stuff like that when you were a kid, but that was just one of our many spots like that. So that was like normal for us to be over there. Like wasn't it was a normal spot for us to be. I might tell another story later on about something else that happens at that spot actually. But anyways, so we're there, and the day previous, I had actually been down at the Redondo Beach Pier because at this point I was staying in Redondo, not Torrance. I haven't, I don't think I have that story on this channel yet, or again, I had it up at one point, but I deleted it, so yet another one. But anyways, I'm in Redondo at this point, so I was down at the pier and I randomly met somebody that I actually ended up bringing him like around my circle of friends. He was from Victorville, and he was actually some. We used to skate together. We'd skate all the time up at this place, Cloud Nine, which was our spot first. Turned into this madness spot of like of people having fights, like a fight club there, or no, I don't know about a fight club, but they had a fight down there, I guess, and I don't know. Wasn't like that when we were going there. So, um, yeah, I had met him randomly. So he had given me his number, and he had actually called me while I was there at that spot, and like we had already been there for a little while and we weren't really doing anything, and like that guy was like trying to like pick me up and like go somewhere or something, and or I was gonna meet him somewhere, but he wanted to drive and go skate or something. So I was like, all right, yeah, like I wasn't doing anything. So the spot that we were at, like you would go straight from where we were. It was by like the drive-through in the back. We go straight, and if you go straight, you would come to the main street right there, which was Torrance Boulevard. And if you go left, then you're gonna go into Redondo, the city of Redondo. But if you go right, then you're going to go into the city of Torrance. Okay? That's important. So, we three walk together out that way. And then we kind of say, like, peace, peace out. I say peace out to them. So, while I'm walking to the, because, like, my thing is, like, it's a little uphill. So I can't remember if I was skating or walking, but it could have been either one because it's not like a super big hill or anything, but either way, I'm going that way and going towards Redondo. My two friends, they go the other way towards Torrance, but here's what happens. Right there on the corner, maybe like 20 feet from where the Burger King was to the right, the direction my friends were going, there was a bus stop. And that's where, like, all, or not all, but a lot of kids would wait on that bus stop. And that's how they would get home, I guess. So, I've never been on, have I? Nah, never been on that bus. So, I don't know why. I don't know. We never really talked about it, but apparently, what happened was my friends allegedly walked past that. Um, they walked past that bench, and there was a backpack there, and they took the backpack and they just took off running. Don't know, young and dumb, I guess, not thinking. I don't know. So they take off, but like someone's on their trail like right away. And I think they even threw the backpack down or gave it back to someone, or I don't remember exactly, but the person ends up calling the cops on him. And wherever the cops were, they must have been close. But it's funny. One of my friends actually got away, but then he was trying to call my other friend who did not get away. So I think like the cops were picking up and they were like, yeah, like you better come over here, like you better come back here. And that was kind of how they got both of them. Mind you, I don't know any of this at the time. I don't know any of this has happened or is going on or anything. I'm just, whatever mission I was on in Redondo, that's what was happening. So, in the long run, they both end up going to Los Padrinos for a week, and they get put on house arrest when they get back for like 3 months or something like that. And like literally, if I had have just like, if I didn't get that phone call and I hadn't have gone that way with, if I had have gone that way with them, I would have been right up in all of that shit with them. I for sure would have ran with them. Like I would have thought that we would have got away. Then they wouldn't have called the cop. Like I could definitely see myself, and like I've been in trouble for guilt by association and stuff. Like I know how it goes. So like that's a lesson I learned very young. That's a YouTube story that got banned. That like I'll get it back up here a different way. But anyways, yeah. So all of that would have happened to me if I had gone that way. But luckily, shout out to the homie, like, for giving me that phone call. And I went the other way. But just as easily, that could have been me up in juvenile hall with them and all that. And I definitely didn't need that. And I mean, nobody needed that. But I especially did not need that at the time. So it was just like, whew, like sometimes just that quick, like left or right, like it really can make a difference. And that's just what I wanted to say. So hopefully you guys like this story. And yeah, I'll get back into Yellowstone very shortly. I promise you that.